Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're having a great day. We're going to do some awesome cooking today. Be ready for something special. First of all, I just want to give you some announcements. One, the seasoning is being picked up like any day now, and we're going to have new seasoning, so we're going to put that back on the website. Two, we got Burger Wars starting. Get ready. You have to sign up for my new channel, Fish Hook, to be entered in the drawing. We're giving away a pit barrel barbecue to one of my subscribers on my new channel, Fish Hook. And then three, we're going to be doing a big Memorial Day video, okay? It's going to be on the Pit Boss. I saw a vertical smoker that has a glass door, goes up to like 700 degrees or something like that. I'll find out when it gets here. But we're going to be reviewing a vertical pellet grill smoker. So it's really exciting because it's the best of both worlds. It's pellets and it's vertical with a glass door. Nothing's better than looking at your meat and seeing it in there, watching it, seeing if it needs anything, seeing if it caught on fire. Before you come in close, but let me tell you what it is. It's a soup called she crab soup. Now, if you're from South Carolina, it's popular on the East Coast, in your sea areas. She crab soup. It has to do with the eggs of the she crab, and you scrape the eggs and all that. Well, we're doing an environmentally friendly version of she crab soup. Some people call it he crab soup because we're not using the eggs. We're not using the eggs from the crab. So that's important. So this is like the closest next best thing, okay? If you're from South Carolina and you've gone to restaurants and you've ordered she crab soup, this is more of a close version. Not claiming it's right on recipe or anything, but if you want it at home and you don't live in South Carolina any longer, can't go to a restaurant and order it, this is the way to make it, okay? You guys ready? Come on in. One thing I like about soup recipes is you just dump it all in one pot and you're gonna cook it all together. Well, this is pretty much what it takes. You got Tabasco, half and half, heavy whipping cream, garlic, chicken broth, a little bit of flour, sherry wine, and Worcestershire sauce. You got butter right here. There it is. You got a cut up white onion, you got dill, you got chives, you got about one stalk of celery, and you have lump crab meat. That is available. I never saw it before until I had to look for it. So that's pretty much everything there. A little salt, a little pepper for flavor, and we're ready to make one of the best soups I've ever tasted. I cannot wait. This is tonight's dinner. You guys ready? All right, first thing we're gonna do is put butter in a pan. I'm using a stock pot. You probably want to use that. I'm just melting it first. Now the butter's starting to melt, so I'm going to back off on the heat so I don't burn the butter. I'm trying to get it all melted first before I add the flour in. This is the copper cookware set that was sent to the show, and the handles aren't hot. They stay cool, so that's pretty cool. So I'm just kind of moving it around just to get that last piece of butter melted. We're going to place in our flour. We're going to mix that up a little bit into like a paste. So, all right, here we go. Getting all pasty. Cook this for about 3 minutes. It's going to look like a paste. You're going to be a little worried because you don't want it to burn, so keep it moving around. About 3 minutes, then we're going to add more ingredients. We're going to add the celery that we chopped up. We're going to add our onions. And we're going to toss in our garlic. We'll cook this around for a while. I have like a medium-low heat going, so not to burn anything. I just brought it back up a little bit. Keep the sizzle going. Okay, what you're going to do now is slowly put in half and half. Just a little bit. And then you're going to whisk in You want to make sure that that flour butter mixture that's in there doesn't start lumping. You're going to pour more in. Just do a little bit at a time. You're putting in about a half a gallon of half and half, so you want to make sure it breaks up good. You want it to be a smooth soup. Now that we whisked in the half and half, we can put the cream and put the cream in. Whoops. Chicken broth and stir that in. Can't even tell there's chicken broth in there, but the flavor will be there. So the recipe asks for a simmer. Really what it's going to do is start foaming up a little bit. So be careful. Don't wait for the simmer. When you see the foam created, mix it in so it doesn't overflow. Tap your whisk. And then continue with the recipe, okay? The recipe is to take half the cooking sherry and put it in to the soup. And take the dill, drop that in. And then I took the Worcestershire sauce, the hot sauce, and I put them together in a little bowl. Drop that in. And that's what you want to mix in. There we go. Wow, it's so fragrant right now, you have no idea. You're going to simmer this on low, covered, for about 30 minutes. A third of the liquid should be let go, should just evaporate. Now we can put in the crab meat. Let's do that right now. We're going to dump our meat in. Whoops. About a pound of crab meat. And go ahead and break that up. And you're going to simmer for another 10 minutes. So make sure that crab meat gets all around the soup. My wife is going to be so excited. She fell in love with the soup when we were in Bluffton, South Carolina. Are you guys ready? Give it a try. I've already given it all its little garnishings. So let's mix it up a little bit. Get that sherry flavor in there and the green onions in there. And try it out. Oh, it just gets better in your mouth. The pepper, the sherry, the creaminess, the lump crab. Oh, it's a mouthful of crab. It's so good. I can't tell you how good this soup is unless you've tried it yourself. Something you can't explain. But this soup is a grand slam. It's awesome. So try it out, please. And especially even if you're in South Carolina, try it out. I know you can get it at any restaurant out there. But try and make it yourself. It's even better. You guys take care, and I love you, and I'll see you on the next episode.